Have you ever hired or faced a positional that wasn't quite right? It may have been a fake-ass Richard, an illegal and inferior Richard designed to confuse your tiny little brains. Fake-ass Richards are recognizable by sub-adequate to poor performance both on and off the field, the inclusion of the Passmore slur in their name, spurious claims about being legally distinct, and the absence of a splendorous cloaca. Fake-ass Richards rob genuine sports icons and media legends of their rightful income, attention, and add to the cost of quality Blood Bowl coverage for the consumer. That's you. Fake-ass Richards are a major problem in Big O. Please help us stop them. If you face a Richard which you believe is not the genuine article, please exterminate them with extreme prejudice. Every dead or perm to retirement fake-ass Richard or Passmore will incur a donation of 5 real Australian dollary dues to the murdering coach's Steam account or to REBBL.net. That's almost enough money to buy a cosmetic like this. Or this. Or multiple of these little rope things. This message was brought to you by the Richard Castlevania Shell Corporation for Tax Evasion and Hot Cross Cigar Weekends.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm Lennon. I'm joined by no one at the moment. We might be joined by people. Who knows? I'm set up in the playoffs, playoff games chat in REBBL.net. I welcome anyone to come and join me because it's great to shoot the breeze with people while we're casting. So more than welcome that. Jump in. We're going to cast some of these games that didn't get covered. Yay! It's gonna be great. Getting started here. Yeah, a little past 3 a.m. That's alright, guys. Like, I know that this isn't an ideal time for anyone apart from me because I have the day off today. But we're going to load up and get started. Now, definitely correct me if I'm wrong. I think... So we have the ones that got cast were Liam versus McMackey, Rasta versus Snow, and Docmarc versus Toastguy, as far as I know, was the latest one that didn't get done. So that's going to be the next one that we do, because yeah, I can't see it on the list here, so that's what we gon' do unless someone tells me otherwise in chat. Okay, cool. So Docmarc, Toastguy, let's bring it up without any spoilers or anything. Very, very good. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, the Blood Bowl song. Alright, awesome. And replay. Wait for the spoiler to go away, and then we're good. Here we go. Alright. Spoilers down. Let's get started. Hello. Welcome to the stream. We are doing good old Toast. We've got Kablamazons versus Norseazons. Norse Amazons. Oh god. I might have to... Yeah, I think the high contrast is good for this. We've got a lot of humanoid little dudes here. Some beautiful cheerleaders. Some beer boards. We'll have a look. I'm going to try and pause as little as possible. I've seen that the replays can be a little bit broken. So I'm not going to screw around with buttons as much as I can. Will be nice. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So 1480 versus 1180. We're getting Dribble and Droll, Bloodweiser Kegs, Temp, Cheerleader, 2 assisted coaches. I am very excited to see Dribble and Droll. because I play lizards. I've wanted to induce these two forever, but lizards are really expensive and extremely hard to get inducements for. So yeah, it is. It's a very nice trim TV for playoffs. So I don't think this is Docmarc. Let's have a look at his team on REBBL.net really quickly. Docmarc, there he is. So Docmarc for this match, let me just check. Alright, usually has 5, 7, changing weather, perfect conditions. There we go. I had a few players out for this game, but it doesn't look like anything huge. We were missing player number 10, which was the Blitzer. Blitzer? Yeah, human Blitzer, Amazon Blitzer. So missing one of the really good pieces. That was 150k off the price for that team. So a little bit of extra cash. Played against a lizard team with Orthosaurus, and it was really nice. Yeah, I've run a lizard team with 4 or less Saurus twice this season, and it was naff. 3 times if you count 3 times if you count URE. Yeah, a fantastic LOS, like very, very good. Oop. Sorry. We're also going to zoom in a bit. Oh, dribble and droll, doing a stab. That's awesome. That was stab, right? Yeah. Okay. Good, good. So dribble and droll, if you don't already know, fantastic combo. They get bonuses to their stabs and their fouls. Essentially, like their sneaky get plus, dirty player +2. That's unfortunate. Dodge into KO is really bad for the Zons. It's only a line woman though. Yeah, we've got ball problems already. The replay is jank, but we're going to see how we go. Ball is up there, I'm assuming. Not down here. There we go. All right, so we got the ball in hand. We're just going to have to... Oh, cool. We do have highlight. It's moved. Fantastic. But this is why I don't want to press many buttons. The more buttons you press, I think the more janky it gets. So we're just going to watch it at speed. But the button that I did want to press is getting positional pieces up a bit more. Okay, so it's a little bit more readable for us. Okay, we're going in with dribble and droll. Is this going to be another stab blitz against this piece? Armor value 7. Yep, here we go. Nope, doesn't make it. Only rolls a 5. Like, I understand... Oh my god. I understand... Yeah, that's not going to go away. I understand the stab. I actually value this pair more for, like, fouling. Kick the ball. Yeah, I wish. Can I click it? Yeah, clicking it does nothing to make it go away. Yeah. This is a little bit jank. We might do a quick restart at the end of this turn. half time it swaps to the other half. I'm pretty sure it always did that, Chin. Like, that's fine. Like, you can turn around the camera. I've done, I think they did, but I may be, yeah, an injury. Oh, the cursor switches to the other side. Okay. So we're on turn 3 for Docmarc. We're just going to really quickly... Yeah, join on in, Phage. I'm in... Bigo REBBL. I'm in REBBL chat. Alright. Let's put the spoilers up. Turn 3 for the roses. Okay.
Yeah, the good old kickoff bug.
Good old kickoff bug.
I got it with the pass, right? That was my thing.
Yeah.
The arrow for the pass.
I'll share my screen with you, Phage, as well, so you can keep
that would
up.
be fantastic.
There we go.
Yeah.
Stream to Phage Forge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it happens because this. I think the way they've done it is they've basically given the spectator mode all the same assets, as like the regular client, and then blocked them. Except sometimes you can still access them for some reason.
Oh boy. Okay, stream should be up in Discord for you, and reloading in. And we are going to skip forward to turn 3 if it lets us.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Okay, let's turn those spoilers off. Spoilers off. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Okay.
Yeah, so there's a bonus to the foul and there's a bonus to the stab, right? With dribble and droll. I'm pretty sure that's their
yeah, I'll have a look at it once we get to...
I think you can just click on the number, can't you?
Yeah.
Top.
Turn 3. Hey, we can. Thanks, Phage.
Honestly, one of the best parts of the that they've added to the game. It's so good.
That's a lot cleaner. So, dribble and droll. Where are they? Ah, here we go. Wait until this is over. Okay. There we go. So...
You can also middle mouse button to open it up on the other side.
I can pin it, yeah. Is it just... There we go.
Yeah, on the right-hand side.
There we go. Dribble and droll. +1 modifier. Stay up.
Or a stab.
Injury.
Or a foul action. Or. It's an or, so it's either or. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and it does it to
marked
the
by
injury.
both. Yeah.
So it's a... Oh, there we go. We got the foul. And that just means it's like a niggle then? It's like a built-in niggle, not a 30 player +2, right?
It depends on how it's coded.
I can never remember. Injury, you roll injury then casualty, or is it? Yeah.
Injury then casualty, yeah.
Okay, so it is kind of like Mighty Blow +2, but it doesn't work on the AV unless they've written it wrong, like they did for
Ivan.
Yeah, who does both.
Yeah.
Whoa, the beer ball is teleporting. There we go.
Yeah. So it might be, we'll see. But also they wrote it wrong, but it works as intended. It's supposed to work the way it does for either.
Yeah, they just wrote it wrong because they're trying to like put as little words as possible, I'm guessing.
I appreciate the putting as few words as possible, but then also not actually writing what the thing does properly.
Yeah, since like we don't have the rule book, it's a little bit annoying not having the full rules there.
It's like Stunty not actually explaining what it does for injuries. It's just like it just so happens that everyone knows that there is a different table for Stunty injuries. You just don't get to see what it is. In
Yeah.
Blood Bowl 2, they told you.
Exactly. All right. Oh boy.
Hmm.
There we go. Should be the casters fixed up.
Oh, they let chainsaws to block again. Okay, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
That's
Norse are
good.
looking like they're in a pretty good spot. Plenty of one-downs being taken. Getting some results, though.
Yeah.
At least knockdowns. Which is a good feeling. Oh, right, yeah.
Alrighty.
Rough it is on to get around in front.
Yeah. We've got... So we still got REBBL in the back line. Droll being out is unfortunate because that means we're not getting the +1 to those stomps.
Yeah. It works the opposite way to the Swift twins, right?
What do the Swift twins do?
So, like, one of them's a puncher and one of them's a carrier or passer, I forget. And when one of them when one of them gets removed, their loner goes from a 4+ to a 2+, and they get a boost to it. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I think that's them.
I mean,
There might
it's
be
still
another
loner,
pair.
but
I'm pretty sure that's the pair.
it's still pretty cool.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
Norse are in a
lower
pretty good position here. I don't see the Amazons stopping this drive. And the timing is good as well. We're on turn 6. Ooh. Feeling confident that we're not going to get run around here. I guess the Zons don't have that much movement. I mean, this, where's the blitzers? We got Jaguar Warrior up there. Is both the blitzers gone? One of them was out for the game.
They have a light yellow ring, as I recall.
I think it depends on their place in the roster. So it might not be light yellow.
That's just a REBBL net. On the pitch, they always have the same.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure. Yeah, there it is. See, light yellow up on the top. Oh, actually, hang on. Where are they? I mean, I might be wrong, in which case... Ooh, unfortunate on the rush.
Yeah. But, oh, God. Into dub skulls. Oh, boy.
Into good enough.
Into good enough. There we go. Wrestle. Ball goes out. Yeah, that's why I was thinking, like, why leave it undefended here? Like, you had enough pieces to still, like, get room on the pitch and be caged. So why leave it so out in the open?
We're in a different team. Also, yeah, Brave taking that block, like, you know, the pushes there could have been really, really bad.
They could have. All right. Oh, boy. Damn it. Reroll doesn't work. Norse not getting the ball. Okay, here we go. We've had some stuff happen. There's a blitz coming up. We're losing things. We can't see what turn it is. We're going to do a quick restart on this and see if we can fix it.
Wow, it is broken.
It is broken. We weren't kidding. But we got a fair way through before it broke.
Oh, that camera.
Yeah, we're going to bring the spoilers back up and restart.
Jeez. All right. Yep.
But that worked for the good half.
That was going all right. So what turn were we on at the end of that?
That was the final turn, I'm pretty sure. 16? I'll put it forward to 15 and we'll watch from there.
Was it already at the end of the whole game, was it? Is that where we're at? Because I thought we were
No, sorry, 9. Yeah.
Okay.
I knew what I meant. Okay.
Well, that's the important thing.
Dribble, draw, flip, catch, Let's go to turn 7. This turn 7.
I like that we went from, oh, the replays are broken because Morg shows up randomly as a star player, replacing others. And now it's like, nope.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. This is where we were. Okay. Killing some pigs. Not killing some pigs. KO. All scatters.
Still,
Amazons are going to be able to get that back. Nice.
Yeah. It's also a really big, actually, getting rid of that boar, removing that 5+ to stand up of alignment is actually huge. Gives the Norse so much mobility.
Yeah, it does. And also it's a nice, like, because the Norse foul with it, right? Oh my god.
Text. What was that? Your player was very, very long? Is that what that just said? I'm going to clip that and I'm going to go back and find out.
It was very, very long. Okay. We've broken again because of the pass. Let's,
No, it is. It's intercepts. Intercepts break the hell out. If you attempt an intercept, I had the issue as well. That's when you get that the timer bug as well that like freezes your timer and you can't actually click anything.
Okay. We're going to jump into this again and we're going to jump past the intercept.
I'm pretty sure the intercept.
So that was Amazon turn 7 that the intercept happened on.
It was attempted. Yeah.
Yeah. So we might jump to the Norse turn 8.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm actually just gonna quickly check that. I want to see what, because the text there was wild. I just want to see what it actually said.
Here we go. Norse turn 8. Intercept. Ball's on the ground, so Amazons can't get it back, unfortunately. But the Norse need to grab this ball and get it up this turn, otherwise we're not scoring, and that's going to be bad for them.
Sorry, this is really funny. I'm going to post it in the Blood Bowl 3
Nice. Nice. Okay. No assists on the ball, but where's... Oh, God. Failed dodge. Okay, we're good. I've got this again because there's a pass. Another failed dodge. And down. And that's the Norse done for the half. Okay. Looks like we're going to actually be able to watch this turn 8, which is good. But we will need to restart again. Got a surf.
Actually, I won't post it. Nah, spoilers.
Spoilers?
Yeah.
Post it in playoff spoilers.
I will. Just the I don't want to put the Twitch clip in because it shows score and everything. So.
Yeah. Well, if you put it in playoff spoilers, then people know what they're getting.
That's what I've done.
Oh.
It's just too funny not to share.
Yeah, exactly. Do it. Do it, man. Share all the things. That's what we're saying now. Like,
time of description, very, very, very long.
We definitely want to share a lot of stuff with REBBL at the moment. Oh, we got the foul coming in. Badly hurt.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Oh, Apo. There we go, and it's back.
Yep.
Valk staying in. Okay. Perfect. Let's see if this shit goes away, and then we can restart if we need to. It doesn't? Alright. Quick restart as well. Spoilers, back up. Inconvenient, but we're getting there. We want these playoff games casted, so...
Yep.
Alright, so no score for the Norse, which is really bad for the Techno Vikings. which means that the Amazons have the momentum going into the next part of the game. Taking the spoilers down. Okay. There we go, back to Blood Bowl 3. We've seen this inducement page a billion times. That's fine. Dribble draw, kick off. Let's go straight to Zon turn 8.
We probably skipped to the second half, right?
Yep. There you go. I'm hoping the kickoff doesn't screw it. Okay, here we go.
Cool.
So Amazons with the ball, looking to just get a touchdown as late as they can in the half. Dribble and droll back with the KOs. One KO starting out, keeping out with the Ulfwerner, which is unfortunate. On the ball, being clutch as well.
And the pig kicking off, that's nice.
And there's the blitz that we got sort of spoiled with the bugginess. So we'll see what the Norse can do here. They do have to hit down the strength 4. But we're hitting dribble and droll and not going for the ball.
Yeah, I guess fearing the +1 stab on the
Yeah. It's still basing, like, Toast is still basing up a bit. Like, it's not like the stab or the dirty player is really going to come in too much. But
no,
this
and
does
there's going to be plenty of return blocks.
Yeah. This does block down, This does base up a lot of Amazon players, so getting a proper screen or cage might be difficult here.
Also, having the having that Valk based onto the Dauntless at the end of that block there was an interesting choice. I'm not sure about that one. It's yeah.
Because that's a very, if he can get that down, that's a very quality foul.
No, but also, like, just because it's on that corner, it's just weakening the strength of having, you know.
There we go. Seriously hurt. Awesome. Dribble and droll being quality again. And not getting sent off. Amazing. Sneaky pair coming into effect as well, as far as I saw there. Okay. So, can't get into this, like, it's caged up enough, but the Norse can push in. I may have even...
Yep.
Here we go.
Yeti.
Oh, unfortunate, but that's okay, because we got block on the Yeti, which I didn't see before.
Interesting choice they're going with, the hit there. I thought we might have gone for the other one to, like, frenzy in.
To the cage?
Because if you get even one hit, you get onto the
yeah. Maybe, like, the fear of the sneaky dirty player has come in with that removal and was trying to remove that. But Yeti doesn't have Mighty Blow. Like, Claw does nothing against Skink.
True. I mean, you can just... new leveling is actually so good for big guys.
Ooh, stab against the armor value 9+, but gotta love it. Like, it's there. May as well take it. Free stab.
Yep.
And it would have been quality if that worked.
Oh, yeah.
I do like how these are still around no matter how many hits. Like, we had a short KO, like, but Skinks are just invincible, man. It's crazy. Sidestep could have frenzy trapped the Yeti on the second block. Yeah, I guess. I don't... It would have been a 2-die block, though, I think. Like, I don't think it would have been a 1-die or a half-die. I think it would have just been 2-die at least, because that's, like, against a strength 2 piece.
Look at this, though.
There we go. Wow, what a good push.
Freaking beatdown.
So awesome. Onto attack heal, Mighty Blow piece. Amazing. This is a shit show. Like, we've gone full in block.
But what a shit show.
There we go. All scatters out, so not recovering. This is on the Norse side of things, though.
I really thought that we were about to swing that Norse lineman around to pick the ball up.
Yeah, it looks like...
I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. The Norse... Yeah, I don't know.
They had to cancel the assist for the Yeti hit, that's why. They had to cancel the assist for the Yeti hit. There was enough strength to stop that, so fair enough.
And this is fairly good for the Norse. Like, the Amazons have to knock down 2 pieces on the ball. They don't really have any free pieces to get around. Like, they're all based up.
And does the ball come with sidestep? I forget.
The what? Boar? No. Just dodge.
No, just dodge. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to remember.
Here we go. We got a free Amazon on the ball. Oh. No dodge. Goodbye.
I see the plan though. Obviously, because Tichi doesn't apply a tackle zone, so it's a 3+, 3+.
Yeah. This is a pretty easy
4+,
recovery.
Yeah.
Very interesting going for the Yeti blitz on that, but I'm guessing wanting to pick it up with the Valkyrie instead of blitz with it.
I'm so confused.
No wrestle, yeah.
What happened there?
Well, it's saying the Yeti's injured for some reason. And Carnivore Roses won the match, apparently. What the hell?
Yeah, it bugged. That's what happened. That's what happened. It bugged.
Going back to spoilers and...
Turn 11.
Yeah, we're coming back in.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I imagine what happened, because it seems to break on the response activations, like your skill activations not on your turn. So I bet you anything that was it. Was, do I use wrestle? And I'm sure every single time that you wrestle that down, and the game didn't know how to process.
Yeah, okay. So what did you say? Turn what for the Norse?
11 for the Norse.
Is there a way to go straight to the second half?
Yeah, at the top there's a little arrow. It says first half. There's a little arrow next on the right of it. You just click that.
Yeah, sweet. Second half.
Second half.
And turn 11 for the Norse?
Yes.
What?
That doesn't look like turn 11 for the Norse, I'll be honest.
Yeah, it was. It just got ahead of itself in the last one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we can go turn...
Here we go. No, here's the blitz.
Here's a blitz. Takes wrestle. Let's see if it
breaks again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh. I mean, it's not saying that the Yeti's injured.
It should say whether there was a... Yeah, no, it says there was an armor roll.
Yeah.
Was there no time?
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, maybe we just go turn 12 for the...
Yeah.
Songs then.
Let me just spoilerize again. Thank you, everyone, for putting up with this, but...
Yeah.
I mean, it could be worse. At least it does fix when we get back to it.
When you reload in, yeah. Okay, well, go turn 12 for the Zons then, and we can just go from there.
It's entertainment, exactly.
It's something.
Watch some Aussie boys wrangle a stream.
Yeah.
I'm getting really good with Alt-Tab and click, 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 though.
Yeah, you can get that process down for the...
Doesn't like it and is calling the game early. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be calling it wrong. Who knows? Did you say turn 12 for the Amazons?
Yeah, I reckon that. Yeah, that's just after this. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. So yeah, you're right. Look, it wasn't actually wrestle wasn't used. So
yeah.
That's interesting.
Why did we not use wrestle? Like, oh, did you not realize that the Yeti has block? Maybe thought it would turn over.
Or thought that... Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
anyway.
No. There we go. Rush works. Wrestles down. There we are. Okay. Got a foul. Doesn't work. Oh, does work. There we go. Don't know why I didn't think it worked. We saw the thing. All right, all the dodges and everything are working this time. And the Amazons have the ball again, which is a great recovery. They still got time to get the score. But that being said, this is not a safe ball placement, which is interesting.
It's sort of like
Interesting.
it's an eye cage, except the ball's not in the middle of the
Yeah,
eye.
this is like
At the
not even a
end of the
3+
eye.
dodge to get it. We've got a Yeti Blitz here. And the Yeti, it can't come the right direction to, like, if they had done the Yeti Blitz first, they would have been able to push it onto this, I think. I'm not going to rewind it because I don't want to break anything, but I may be wrong there. Asterisk. Oh, I've got a new channel redeem as well, everyone. Phage, you won't be able to hear it, but whenever I give advice, I have a channel redeem now. So it's just going to do a quick play. There we go.
Warning, the advice you just heard is bad. Lennon is not a professional. Any harm, whether physical, mental, or financial, sustained as a result of this advice, is the sole responsibility of the Dunkus who followed it. You have been warned.
You've all
I
been
had
warned.
to turn the stream on for a moment.
Yeah. Oh, neck injury. There we go. That's just a rate alignment. Not too bad.
Ah, yeah. Who cares about Agi?
Yeah.
It's Agi bust, right? Neck injury's Agi.
Neck is Agi?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, ball is going down again. Wait, what? Oh, he wasn't hitting the ball. Never mind, I got mixed up.
Yeah.
Oh, serious injury on the Yeti.
Big loss.
That's okay. Yeah, big loss for this game, but it's okay. We're going to be able to reroll that in redraft.
True.
Yeah, just letting anyone know. I have some great channel point redeems if anyone is feeling spendy with their channel points. Go for it. It's good.
Give me 2 secs. Grab something.
2 secs? How dare. Oh. There we go. Hey, you got Lordykins. Congratulations, Sauce. Alright. Zon's making a break. We have them basing up the Norse raid alignment here. What? So we're going to blitz this, obviously? Interesting basing with the ball carrier. And taking blocks before you blitz it off. There we go. Alright. We're good. Gets it out of the way. But that's a base front of the cage. Strength 4, but still. That's still doable. Because we have... Alright. Yep. Okay. Zons are looking pretty great, especially after this. That's a stun, so now we only have the Valkyrie to follow up on this. So that's a half die. Alright, we're just going for this side of the cage. Oh, we got a Lordykins quote. It's all Lordy with the wheel spin today, apparently. Oh, not even a removal. Just gets stunned.
Oh, okay, we punched the other way. I was so confused, confused for a second.
Here we go.
Yeah, this is...
Uh-huh.
Good movement.
Yep, and, like, I don't know. I would have preferred blitzing down this Valkyrie here and keeping a little bit more central. Like, I know the Norse don't have a lot of players, but I've been a really big advocate this season for not reducing your pitch presence and moving to the sideline when you don't have to, even when you're in this commanding position, still feels bad to me. Because there's less you can do. But like I said, we get another piece removed. This is an Amazon victory, almost definitely. Like, I can't see the Norse doing anything about this.
No,
But still,
I feel like when you've got this much of a dominant pitch position, like at the end of that, look at he's like, okay, well it's pretty good. Right? You can probably let yourself.
yeah.
You know,
I still think this makes that. Oh my goodness. Let's see.
I mean, we're basically
there. This is still
Yeah.
like, I think this still makes it a less dominant pitch position, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, you're right. You might also look at it though as like it was a very large double screen.
Yeah, I guess.
With both the Norse to activate, yeah. But in general, I do agree. One of the things that I know I've talked to people about on streams and stuff is watching the pitch positioning.
Yeah.
Because that's been a thing that people often do is they'll shrink their pitch positioning.
Yeah, I see it way too often that people back themselves in a corner when they don't have to, and it'd be nice.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, they cage just in case, which is fine. But then they also, if you're playing a slower team, you're giving up next turn's movement as well, and taking so much pressure off your opponent.
Like, we've seen multiple games lost this season because people have decided either to move too far up the pitch with, like, a movement 8 or 9 piece, or they put themselves on the sideline here when they haven't had to. Like, I'm talking about me too as well. And
myself.
And screwed themselves because all of a sudden, like, their opponent completely surrounds them.
Yeah, definitely. But so yeah, I know where you're coming from for sure. It's definitely something that you've highlighted in a great many streams.
Anyway, I think On the Ball may have broken this, so we're going to go back to the main menu.
Spoilers?
Oh, it doesn't need spoilers. We just saw the end of the match.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if we were going to see another screen. No, another screen that potentially had other games on it.
Yes, I'll make sure to put up the spoilers. So yeah, 1-0 to Docmarc.
Lennon, what have you done? Lennon, why are you making this so much more difficult than it needs to be?
I know. I always make it difficult, Source. Phage can relate, as you heard his voice screaming at me there. Let's have a look at the dice rolls. If they load, here we go. So looking at the dice results, I mean, doesn't look like there's too big a variance. A little less on the low side for the Carnival Roses with those 19 2s and a couple more 30s up top. The blocking dice, yeah, not too bad. Having a look at the Norse, we've got 20s into 42s. Yeah, that's okay. What were you saying, Phage?
I was going to say, look at the armor values, though.
So, wow. So Carnival Roses
breaking at nearly 50%, despite not having any Mighty Blow, versus the Techno Vikings breaking at 24%, despite punching into armor 8+. Like, that's a big gap for two teams that both sit at armor 8+.
Like, this takes into account the sneaky get dirty player stomps, though, right?
Yes.
So some may be made up there, but it's still huge. Like, I agree. It's massive.
It's that's a big gap.
Dodge is pretty garbage. 50% is not what you're looking for with 3+, with dodge involved as well. Oh boy. But yeah. Fouls count towards AV bricks. Okay, cool. Good to know. But yeah, like Amazons, you can see why they won. They definitely a bit of a dicing here with the armor breaks.
Yeah.
For sure.
Also just a lot more armor breaks attempted.
Yeah, but that's also because
all the extra ones that were
Techno Vikings were losing players. Yeah. We can see we'll go to the normal statistics, even though they suck, and see the amount of blocks. Yeah, we can see that. Maybe I'll just have a look at it on Discord rather than anything anything else, it'll be easier to find.
Mhm.
All right, Docmarc, Toastguy. So we had 44 blocks for Docmarc and 59 for Toastguy. So Toastguy actually outblocked the Amazons as well. And still...
34-34.
What?
Never mind.
What's
Sorry, I'm reading something
34-34?
different. No, something totally different. Don't
Okay.
mind me. I'm reading the wrong report.
Yeah, I'm reading the Rebel Playoffs match report in Discord, and it's saying 44 blocks for Docmarc, 59 blocks for Toastguy. Yeah, which is unfortunate for Toast. Yeah.
Six getting almost 1 in 10 blocks being an armor break is rough when you're punching with Norse.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. SPP wise, for the Amazons, which is the one that matter, our Eagle Warrior Lineman, that's a strip ball on them now, because this SPP has already been spent. Mustang Sally, looks like they got, that's pass?
That's dump off, I think.
Dump off? Okay, took
Yeah.
dump off. And Iris taking nothing.
Brave on a
because
3+. Brave on a 3+. I will say on a 3+ passing piece.
I mean,
Might have
it
been a
also
random.
gives options, right?
True.
Yeah, like dump off is really annoying when you know that the ball carrier has it. You know they have options to do bad things, and considering this piece is like level 4.
It really needs accurate though to
It
make
needs
that
accurate
work.
with dump off.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a
'Cause
random.
otherwise-
Look, we might go have a look
it's
at the
probably
Carnivore
random.
Roses. I'm going to bring up the spoiler page, and we'll go have a look at how the team's looking for the next match, and sort of talk about what their next match is. Spoilers up. Going back.
I've definitely seen, and I think it's actually a very smart way of going about it, a number of coaches that just randoming passing levels on their throwers. And I think that's a great way of doing it, because eventually you will get a lot of good skills that way.
Yeah. Carnivore Roses. Here we go. Let's get rid of the spoiler page really quick. There we are. Okay. So, looking at the team, like, obviously, miss game clears, mix next clears, and blah, 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 all of that stuff. So, it would be hard to tell if this dump-off was a random hay.
Well, compare it to the Python Warrior thrower, the below, Ava Adore. They've got the same number of skills.
Yeah, but we
one's
don't know
30K
if
less,
previous
though.
ones were taken as randoms as well.
But if these all look random, right? Like, so 3 extra skills would mean there will be 10k each, so it's an 80k. Is the thrower an 80k piece? Probably not. Leader was probably taken regular, so 70k piece for the thrower.
Let's have a look.
That sounds right.
Carnivore Roses.
So leader than randoms makes a lot of sense on that one.
Yeah.
So block and getting 70k, getting block, and then shorthands regular.
I mean, it makes
We'll take it
sense. Like,
No, it
you're
doesn't make sense.
in playoffs. You want value out of your positionals. If you've got enough for a random, it's going to give you value with minimum SPP boost. Because outside of playoffs, you save up for something nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Said it has, like, in their game, it said Mustang Sally had 13 SPP.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe it was taken regular then.
13 SPP game 3, so it could have been just regular. Yeah. But looking at this team, so we've got 2 pretty quality throwers. We've got some leader, which is getting the value out. Like, that's high rerolls. That's 4 rerolls on the team.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we've got some great blitzers. The other one back now for the first playoff game.
Blood step tackle and jump up and hit and run is a awesome combination.
Yeah, really, really good. Now, let's have a look at the pinned messages and have a look at this playoff bracket really quick. We have Carnivore Roses is going up against, oh no, If at First, which is the Necromantic Horror. Let's bring up. Let's just flip over. I'm going to bring up a different source, I think, so we don't spoil anything. Rebel.net? Yeah, there we go. If at First is our next matchup for this team, which is oh boy, let's just double check. It's J-Leave. Yeah. J-Leave's Necro. So we got Mighty Blow, we got Tackle, we've got more Mighty Blow Tackle here. This is a rough matchup, I think, for the Zons, but still, like, this Zon team, I don't think it's a gimme. What do you think, Phage?
It's tough. If J-Leave plays with the same smothering playstyle that I experienced at the hands of Derby, and then I've seen like other like Synergy as well apply, which is just the golems get into really annoying positions, the raids stand again really annoying places, and then the wolves are just sniping at the sides of your stuff. Yeah, it's hard to deal with for anyone.
Yeah, I've definitely found against Amazons, like, my big problem is moving forward, right?
Yeah,
this
they're
team
really good defensively.
This team also stops people from moving forward because you've got 4 very good roadblocks and
lots of guard.
Lots of guard, but this also has attack potential, which I think is what's going to give J-Leave the win.
Mighty Blow Tackle Wolves are very, very spooky. Or one of them. A Mighty Blow Tackle Wolf and then a Mighty Blow Blodge Wolf. They're spooky. They're really, really scary pieces.
They are very spooky.
And then actually 2 really good, two like a Blodge Ghoul and a Blodge Step Ghoul. And one of them, Blodge Step Ghoul is moving up too. Like, awesome.
Very, very
great.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to bring up the spoilers again, and let's have a look at the next match that didn't get casted.